Here's a question that many women wonder about but don't openly discuss. Why is it that orgasms during vaginal sex can be so hard to achieve? And are there positions that actually make it easier? Science says yes. In fact, researchers have studied this using ultrasound and 3D models to measure blood flow to the clitoris in different positions. More blood flow means more arousal and a higher chance of orgasm. Today we're breaking down the top 4 positions that boost female pleasure based on research. And stick around till the end, because I'll also share techniques that make any position way more orgasm-friendly. Why orgasms can be tricky during vaginal sex. Let's start with the basics. A large number of women don't orgasm from penetration alone. Why? Because the clitoris, the main organ of female pleasure, often doesn't get enough stimulation from standard intercourse. The good news? Certain positions naturally bring more pressure, friction, and blood flow to the clitoris. And science now shows us which ones work best. Position number 1. Woman on top, face to face. This one has been a favorite for centuries, and now we know why. In this position, the woman is in control. She can adjust the angle, depth, and rhythm, making it easier to stimulate the clitoris with every movement. Ultrasound studies showed symmetric blood flow to both sides of the clitoris when women were on top. Translation? This position is practically designed for orgasm. Pro tip: encourage her to lean forward or backward slightly to find the exact angle that feels best. Position number 2. Man on top, face to face with a pillow. Missionary might sound basic, but here's the trick. Add a pillow under the woman's hips. This simple change tilts the pelvis upward, allowing the man's thrusting motion to press more directly against the clitoris. In research, this setup dramatically boosted blood flow compared to standard missionary. It's proof that small adjustments can transform a common position into one that's far more orgasm-friendly. Quick question: which position do you think most women prefer? Being in control on top, or the classic pillow-supported missionary? Drop your guess in the comments before I reveal the rest. Position number 3. Coital alignment technique, CAT. Now this one is special. Think of it as missionary 2.0. Instead of the typical in and out thrusting, both partners shift slightly upward so the base of the penis or the pubic bone presses directly against the clitoris. Instead of thrusting, the couple rocks their pelvises together in a sliding motion. Yes, there's a learning curve, but research shows that women who previously couldn't orgasm from penetration alone were able to climax using this method. It's all about sustained, targeted stimulation without breaking the flow of intimacy. Position number 4. Sitting face to face. This one is intimate and romantic. Both partners sit facing each other, legs wrapped around. The closeness is great for emotional connection, and while it does improve clitoral blood flow, studies showed it's slightly less effective than the top 2. Still, the skin-to-skin contact and the ability to kiss, touch, and move in sync make it a strong contender. Beyond positions, proven techniques for orgasm. Positions matter, but they're not the whole story. Research also points to techniques that increase female orgasm rates, no matter what position you're in. 1. Angling, adjusting hips or pelvis, or using a pillow can change how the clitoris is stimulated. 2. Rocking versus thrusting. Like in CAT, rocking creates continuous pressure instead of on and off stimulation. 3. Shallowing. Focusing on shallow penetration near the vaginal entrance, an area rich in nerve endings. 4. Pairing, combining penetration with direct clitoral stimulation, hand, toy, or partner. Studies say 70% of women find this dramatically increases orgasm likelihood. The science behind it. Why do these strategies work? Because the clitoris isn't just a tiny external nub. It's a complex structure with internal parts that wrap around the vaginal canal. When certain positions increase pressure and blood flow there, pleasure skyrockets. This explains why shallow penetration, rocking, and paired stimulation can be game changers. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most couples. Because you now know the science, not just the guesswork. But here's the key: communication. the role of communication. No position or technique is a magic bullet for everyone. Every body is unique. The most important step? Talk to your partner. Be open, curious, and willing to experiment. A simple, "Does this feel good?" or "Want to try a different angle?" can make the experience more connected and more orgasm-friendly. Bonus tip: why sleep matters too. Now here's something people often overlook. Quality sleep directly impacts sexual health. Poor sleep lowers testosterone, increases stress hormones, and reduces arousal. On the flip side, better sleep equals better blood flow, better energy, and yes, better orgasms. So don't underestimate the role of rest in a healthy sex life. The bottom line. Here's what the research shows. Woman on Top gives maximum control and stimulation. Pillow-supported missionary increases clitoral blood flow. Coital alignment technique can help women orgasm from penetration alone. Sitting face-to-face is intimate, though slightly less effective. And techniques like angling, rocking, shallowing, and pairing make a huge difference. At the end of the day, orgasms are not just about positions. They're about connection, communication, and listening to your body. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit that like button and subscribe for more real, science-based insights on sexual health and relationships. In the comments, tell me, which technique do you think makes the biggest difference? Angling, pairing, or rocking? Stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, great sex isn't just about performance. It's about pleasure, presence, and partnership.